Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. Welcome to part 122 of Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5. Let's just quickly check the Legend Car dealership, not that I think... Uh, you notice it's being very slow to load. The reason for that is that Amazon Web Services is down. Or parts of it are down, so it's... The game took about 3 to 4 minutes to even load up. I basically got a spinning circle of... Well, not death, because it loaded, but like... It was a thing. I mean, it might even show up in the news thing. No, it's not on the news thing, but it is on the Gran Turismo website. So yeah, because Amazon Web Services is down, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically a cloud, like web server thing. So yeah, that's an issue, that being down, because it basically runs the back end of the game, or parts of the game. I mean, there was people saying they were playing and they got kicked off the game, like in the middle of races. Some people saying that it wasn't, like, things were taking long to save. So we'll see how it goes. But of course, very typical, because I saw the news article. I was like, sure, that won't be a problem for, like, PlayStation. No, of course, PlayStation runs their stuff on AWS. I mean, Fortnite's down. Apparently Clash of Clans is down. Bunch of games down. Don't know about Forza being on Xbox, so we'll find out when I have to record that. But yeah, if I just get randomly kicked out of a race or whatever, then that's going to be annoying. But to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I mean, the other game I was going to record today, Need for Speed Rivals on Steam. It's a PC game, but it's also like an EA game. So do they use AWS? I mean, probably not for their servers, but like, I don't think Steam does, but I don't know if EA does. That's the thing. It's like, well, who knows? But also, that game's probably way older than the AWS, but if they've migrated everything to it, then yeah, it's just very annoying that, like, the day that I want to record things, AWS is down, and it's like games that have online functions. That have online only functions specifically. You know, this is an online only game. It has a technical it has single player, but it also has like an offline mode, just the music rally. So you can't actually do any of this. I mean, the weekly challenges will be online anyway, but what I mean is you can't do like any of the actual normal races. You can only do music rally. Forza is, again, online only. And then Need Big Rivals is it's online only in the fact that it prefers you to be online, but they are shutting the servers down and it's got an offline mode, so hooray, that's at least going to work. Be quite happy with that. When is it actually happening? I need to look that. I had that, like, memorized in my head. Like, I looked it up somewhat recently, and I managed to forget when the online servers for that game are getting shut down. I can't remember if it was October or November. I think it was November. Like, I think it was the middle of November, like the 15th or something. Because I was like, typical, I'll be perfect, because people were basically saying, oh, the end of the game's really difficult when you're playing online, because obviously everyone's... Because you're playing against regular people, it can be quite difficult. But if it then has to go to the AI, then that'll be interesting. See how they handle it. Might be easier to complete the game. Didn't go off the track. I thought I was gonna. But yeah, if I just get kicked out of in the middle of a race, that's gonna be annoying. But maybe the servers are back up. Who knows? I mean, the fact that I got into the game when people were saying that they couldn't get in does fill me with a little bit of confidence that maybe Sony's technicians have moved things around. I was actually going to complain about the NFL this episode as well, because, well, it was the last London game at the time of recording. God, that was... I just feel sorry for Channel 5 for the absolute shite double header, triple header actually, that they had. So you had Rams Jaguars, which was a London game. Looked really good going into it on paper. You know, the Jaguars that beat the Chiefs a couple of weeks earlier. And then it was almost a blowout until the fourth quarter. Then, the second game that Channel 5 had, you know, leading in, like, you know, after the Jaguars game, was Raiders Chiefs, which ended with the Chiefs completely doing a blowout, the 31-0. I've never seen a team take the kneel before the 2-minute warning before. And according to the commentators, it was like the first time that had happened in a very, very long time, like 90s, 80s, or whatever. Might even have been back to the 70s. They were like, this does not happen in modern NFL. So that was a thing. And then, so they had to fill 45 minutes worth of content because the game ended at 8:45, and the next game that they had kicked off at it was a 9:25 game. And then this is the sad thing, the third game of the doubleheader that they had, which they always put on a... Oh God, was not paying attention, so I probably lost the clean race bonus there. But yeah, the third game they pushed to the one of the offshoot digital channels. And looked to be the best game on paper. It was who was it? It was Packers and, well, whoever the Packers were playing. Who were the Packers? Cardinals. Yeah, Cardinals, Packers. And yeah, that was... Thought it was going to crash there. Super event. Yeah, it was Cardinals, Packers, and I was watching it. It got to halftime, and it was like it only. I can't even remember if the Packers had scored a touchdown or if it was 2 field goals. I know it was 6-3 to the Packers, and at that point it was 11 p.m. and I was like, okay, I'm going to bed now. This game ain't going to be that exciting. And then I woke up and it's like a real high scoring game. So like all the scoring happened when most of the viewers would have gone to bed. It's the issue of being a foreign fan of a league in the US. The matches go on like overnight. obviously US prime time is overnight for Europe, and then which is why, like, you know, they have the London games or the European games on so early. I do need to check if, like, Need for Speed Rivals servers are down. Come on! How are you... Where did he get that burst of acceleration from? I mean, at least this is sort of an exciting race in the fact that I haven't overtook everyone in the first lap. I'm actually wondering what the, I can't even remember what it was now. I thought I'd written it down, but I guess I hadn't. What the actual race is going to be in, or what the series is going to be in Forza. Because we did retro tuners last time. Come on, car, get the power down. It's older cars. That's all I know. So we're doing the retro series, I think, because we've had the vintage hatches and we've had retro tuners. So now you know. Don't think it's vintage muscle. I know the last one is like old supercars. Maybe it is older muscle cars. I don't know. Oh, well, you turned into me. Actually, this Supra is the thing I was driving in Forza last week. And now I'm hitting him. Because they brake way too early. Trying to have a nice clean race. I just get this awful feeling that the race is just going to go down while I'm doing the last one. You know, the long one. It's going to be in, like, the last lap. I just get that feeling. Hopefully not. There we go, lap 4. I don't get Monza, to be honest. Like, I get the track, but like sometimes when you're racing it, it feels really quick. And then sometimes when you're racing it, it feels really slow. And this time it feels, even though it's a 1 minute 52 lap, it feels slower than that. I think it's these long straightaways. Oh, we actually got a good thing here. Probably not going to have it for the rest of the race because I feel like I had to slow down a lot more, but who knows? Finished! There we go. Finally, that's over. Oh, no cling response. I imagine, again, because I hit that last car. I do need to get a thumbnail. I haven't done it yet, but... Again, I'm not liking that black screen whenever it comes out the thing. Evolution meeting. Need dirt tires on the thing. Uses its B. I mean, we've already missed 2 of the things, so... Why do they always give us a rally event, though? out the way. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, the sliding is fun, but, like, you're just not in control. Not really. You basically got to point and just hope that it works. Which it actually is this time. I'm surprised. I'll probably use this as the thumbnail, but especially if I, like, hit a car like that and then spin a wall. But yeah, I'll probably use this as a thumbnail because I don't think, like, the last races usually work too well as thumbnails. I don't know why. I just don't think, like, the super fast cars work too well as thumbnails. Not unless something really funny happened. Or interesting, I guess. Like that, the one where the car turned around and was facing the wrong direction. Okay, maybe just the Subaru has, like, very weird controls. And I feel like I'm way in control more of this Lancer than I was the Subaru. And I'm not sure why. He says while hitting the wall, but it was only a light tap. And also this thing is quite wide. He says I'm in control and then manages to, like, smack into several walls. Brilliant. I want to be in, like, this view. I don't know why. I guess it kind of helps with seeing where actually the front of the car is facing. So I don't really know how... If you've never played this and you've... Like... You can steer, but like... It's kind of delayed, because obviously that's how dirt is. You've got no grip. Right, there we go, across the line. Oh, I'm going to start the next race in that camera view, aren't I? Brilliant. Right. Oh, no cling race bonus, fine, whatever. Right, time to get the thumbnail. Okay, so I looked up when Need to Speak Rivals is shutting down. It actually shut down already. It was October the 7th. And it's now October the 20th. So, yeah, that's, I think that's already happened. What? It's World Touring Car 900. Presumably this. Nürburgring GP. Wait, hang on, what was the... Let's exit back out. What are the cars I'm racing against? Am I racing against the same car? Because if I'm racing against the same car, I'm okay with that. But if I'm racing against, like... I'm supposed to be, like, racing against, like, these guys, so... Maybe... The car I'm in is actually... there, but... I can't remember what I normally use for this. Anyway, whatever. I'll just lean fuel it. Oh my god. I mean, presumably we are going to have to pull in for at some point. Maybe not. The fuel is very... I'm assuming it's because I'm being very heavy on the throttle. Or because the game doesn't know how to work out how much fuel I'm actually using yet, because it's the first lap. And that always seems to be the case until you settle into a rhythm. Oh god. I don't know if that was a bad texture or what. Did you see what was happening with the Lexus there? Probably lighting, to be honest, but it was very weird. A bit of flickering under the wing. I mean, to me, it looks like we might be able to get like an actual the whole 10 laps in, but who knows? Probably will go in for fuel at some point. Quick top up, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I love how I just hit the car that I'm going to be buying once I get 20 million credits. I also love how someone's actually racing in the car that costs 20 million credits. Come on. Turn. Okay, there's been a bit of a gap here. That the AI have made. It's 7 seconds ahead. There they are. Yeah, that's 7 seconds. That's I can still see him, so it's 5 seconds now. I notice there doesn't actually appear to be a penalty thing. We're definitely going to need to replace tyres at some point. Oh my god, that was a bad idea. That was always a fun... I'm using fun in quotation marks. That was... Yeah, but that was always a fun corner in Forza 3 and 4 online. No one knew how to turn that bloody corner. Just go full throttle into it, and then... end up wiping half the grid out. Come on, and catch up to this guy. Yeah, the fuel's gonna last. I don't think the tyres are. And apparently everyone else is up here. I can see them going around the corner now, so... we are slowly gaining on. If they have to replace their tyres too, at the same time as me, then that's good for me. Burn. No one went in for tyres there. Or fuel. I mean, that would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? If, like, they couldn't even do 4 laps of this thing. Caught up to everyone. Ish. Of course, second and first are ahead of these guys. Well, that was unintentional, but it worked out. And somehow it increased my sector time. I wonder if any of these are gonna go. No. Not yet. No tires changes yet. Okay. Definitely losing grip now. I'm gonna stay behind this guy. Might be a bad idea. No, I'm not. I am gonna go ahead. Trying to force him up the grass a bit. Slow him down. Didn't really work, but I've definitely used that with the rally car. Push them into the pits. Yeah, I'm changing tires after this lap. I mean, look, the rear right's basically completely gone. What is it here? Like, why does it not take over as soon as you... Yeah, racing softs. And we may as well refuel a tiny little bit. Yeah, okay, we'll see. We're not in... Oh, some of them are pitting. Probably means a lot of them will start to pit at the end of, like, this lap. Because apparently I'm 16 seconds behind now. Come on. So they're apparently over there. I've already made up a second. I want to know what car I used for this event before. Like for the World Touring Car 900. It seems a lot of these cars to me are like the 800 class cars. Okay, none of them have gone in for fuel yet. Right. Oh, no. I say that. I lied. 2 of them have. Didn't look like it. Okay, well, we're definitely getting third then. The problem is I can't tell where everyone is on the map now, because we're gonna lap some people. Or are these 2 up ahead of me the ones that are actually like racing? Like, are these 2 just AI cars that the other AI is driven by? I don't think so. Although now I can't see them. There they are. I think one of them might be, and then the other one might be like a guy that is getting lapped. Well, the guy in first, I think, has gone in fuel. He's now in second. Okay. Oh no, they were the 2 that were racing. Okay. Well, here we go then. Get this guy out of the way and I shall win. Especially if he has to hit for tyres. Endless lap. I think we'll see, won't we? But I have a feeling he will. Turn. We might actually get AI lapping another AI. Okay, they moved over. I know I should do the overtake, but I'm not going to. Not yet. I want to see if he pits. If he doesn't, I'm going to force him to anyway. No, he is. Okay. Why? Why would you pit on the last lap? Like, it's such a stupid tactic, especially if he had that little fuel. Really, I should have forced him out. So he ran out of fuel. Because that happened before. It's kind of fun. When they run out of fuel, they like sort of... The game doesn't know how to deal with it. Because they're obviously programmed to like... work out exactly how much fuel they have and... go in. So they do still stay out on the track. But they sort of... They have like no fuel. And they just sort of crawl along at like 2 miles an hour. And weirdly, they don't pit. Like, they will just drive past the pit lane every single time. Because there was a glitch that was happening a few updates back. When I was grinding for credits. And, yeah. It was very weird. Because... as you imagine, they were having this problem. And they just, for whatever reason, the AI just wasn't, like, I think there was an update and it changed, like, the fuel levels and all that. And the AI just hadn't learned. Like, if it, let's say it was programmed every 5 laps to get the fuel. If it reduced it to 4 laps, it just, or like 4.5 laps, it couldn't get the fuel. So it would fail. And by the end of the race, I think like half the cars were just going around the track at like 2 miles an hour. Very funny. Anyway, actually, you know what I need to do? I was going to end it there. But no, I need to do the roulette ticket, don't I? First of all, let's add the money here. And let's add the roulette ticket. Oh, let's do the roulette ticket. Wow, that was so worth it. Right, okay then. Well, I have been at RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 122 of Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5. And I hope to see you next time for more. Ta-ra!